apartment 404 was just another room in the city. But the first night I moved in, something felt wrong. The air was colder near the mirror. I told myself it was just my imagination, until the reflection stopped moving. Pause, faint echo of a whisper. Don't look at me. I should have listened. It was my first night in the city. Rain was pouring like it wanted to wash the whole place away. I'd finally found a cheap apartment, number 404. From the street, I could see just one window glowing faintly in the tall, lifeless building. I didn't know it yet, but that light wasn't mine. The hallway smelled of damp wood and old paint. The lights above me flickered every few seconds, buzzing like insects trapped in glass. The door labeled 404 stood half open, and a thin fog rolled from underneath it. I thought it was just a draft. I was wrong. Asterisk, asterisk, I stepped inside with a box in my arms. The apartment was colder than outside, empty walls, no sound, just a faint hum from the ceiling bulb. As I placed my things down, I noticed my own shadow stretch across the wall, longer than it should have been, and still moving when I stood still. The next morning, I saw it, a mirror hanging on the wall. I didn't remember putting it there. When I looked at it, the reflection was slightly off. My movements were a split second late, like it was catching up with me. I blinked and it didn't. Night. I couldn't sleep. I sat up, staring at the mirror through the darkness. The city lights outside cast strange shadows across the floor. Then, from the mirror, I heard it, a soft whisper, like someone breathing close to my ear. Don't look at me, I froze. I couldn't move, asterisk. The next morning, I found a foggy handprint on the bathroom mirror. It was wet, fresh. The weird part, I live alone. I touched the mark, and it was cold, like ice. My reflection stared back blankly, but something about its eyes felt unfamiliar. I started keeping the lights on after that, asterisk. My neighbor, Mrs. Carson, saw me one day and stopped me at the door. Her voice trembled when she said, "You live in 404. I nodded. She whispered, "That apartment's cursed. People disappear there. The mirror takes them." I laughed nervously, but she didn't. She just said, "Check the tenant records." I set my phone on a tripod to record myself sleeping, just to prove nothing was wrong. At 3:04 a.m., the video showed something impossible. My reflection walked out of the mirror, stood beside my bed, and whispered something to my sleeping body. But the sound was reversed, like it wasn't meant for me to hear. Asterisk, by morning, I was done pretending it was all in my head. I stood in front of the mirror, trying to face it. I said, "What do you want from me?" My reflection slowly lifted its head and smiled a wide, broken grin that didn't belong on my face. Its lips moved, but no sound came out. Still, I understood the words. The mirror started cracking, slowly, like something inside was pushing to get out. A faint red glow bled through the fractures, spreading across the room. The lights flickered once, and everything went silent. They found the apartment empty the next morning. The mirror was gone.